Today we're going to make a tabletop painting easel, just like this one here. Let's do it.
I usually like to sketch a rough drawing before I build something. Here's the face of the easel, which will be 12 inches by 18 inches. That's where the hinge will be located on the back. Here's the rough layout. 18 inches by 12 inches wide. Connect the marks with a straight edge, and then it's off to the table saw. Make sure you wear safety glasses when using power tools. I'm ripping the length on the table saw. Then I'll make my cross cut on my miter. After laying out the main shape of the easel, cut out the center triangles using either a scroll saw or a jigsaw. Don't worry, detailed drawings will be available on my website, doitawesome.net. Take your time during this part. Slower the better. Get nice straight lines. Then finish off the two sides with the circular saw. I'm laying out the back leg for the easel now. And we're going to shape it and round it on the bench sander. You don't have to use one of these, but it will speed up the process a little bit. Just take your time and watch your fingers. Okay, we got everything cut out now, and I went ahead and glued this spacer on the back here. That way when we put the leg on, it allows the hinge to function properly. Yep, more sandy. Steve Ramsey once said woodworking is 5% thinking, 95% sanding. He was right. You can make it fun though. Honestly, I like shaping things through the sanding process. You can get really creative during this part. Okay, I got one more step I forgot to mention before, is finishing this product before we put it together. Because especially with these nice brass hinges, we don't want to put any stain on it until we finish the wood first. So I chose to use a golden oak stain for this project. I recommend using a rag to apply the stain, but by all means you can use whatever you like. Now, foam brush comes in handy for them tight spots. Don't be afraid to really slop it on there though. Work the stain all over and then wipe up the excess. Okay, we're getting ready to put the polyurethane on this thing, but I just wanted to tell you I bought this static-free tack cloth from a local hardware store, and you can get it in the paint section. I tell you what, if you use one of these things, you know, if you plan on using one, maybe use some gloves, because I don't know if you can hear that, but my fingers are still still sticky, and I washed them twice, so.
After the stain dries for a few hours, you're safe to put on a coat or two of polyurethane.
Okay, I went ahead and spray painted the hardware. I wanted it to all be black. Originally, they were brass like this. And I spray painted them with a hammered metal. I don't know if you could see that. You still see some of the brass speckles coming through, which is pretty cool. There, you can see it better there. Pretty cool. And then I'm going to have a chain on the leg. I'm going to use these eyes here with this chain. And that's what's going to hold the leg from fully opening up. So let's start putting this thing together.
Start by lining up the canvas hold. I just eyeballed this part. Place some pencil marks where you like it. Run a small bead of glue and then brush it around. Place it back on the face, clamp it in place, and then shoot a few brads through the back side. Now we're going to install the hardware. Mark your holes with a pencil. Drill the pilot holes. Careful not to go too deep though. You're going to do the same thing on the body. Then mark out where you would like to put the chain. Pre-drill the same holes and install the eye bolts. You're going to do this on the body as well as the leg.
Alright, here's a little trick. We're going to use a pair of needle nose pliers to put this chain on, but we don't want to chip off or scar the metal. Okay, so take a little piece of masking tape and we're going to just wrap that around the edge of the end of the pliers here. Alrighty, just like that, and that way we won't screw up the chain.
To install the chain, pry open one link, slip it through the eye bolt, then clamp it shut. Do this on both sides and you're done. Good job.
Alright, there it is. The tabletop painting easel. I think it turned out pretty good. There you go. Look at that. So this is my first video for tutorial. Leave me a comment. Like the video, subscribe if you did. Let me know what you think. You know, if I could do anything better and what you'd like to see on future videos. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And if you're going to do it awesome.